Hi, welcome back. My name's Newman, and this is my life with plants. Today I have something really neat to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, here we are in the spare room, or my son's room. And I brought something along from the living room, which is where we keep the air conditioner going. So it's about 20 degrees in there, or 50 Fahrenheit. And here it is. Phalaenopsis, jiaho's pink girl. In Japan we call it the sakuran, and it is in full bloom. So let me take you around, because this is quite a spectacle, I think. I'm actually going to move this a little bit more. Okay, now we have a bit more natural sunlight. It has this flower spike, 1, 2, with all these branching inflorescence. This bunch on this particular inflorescence number's about 30. This one over here is about 5 or 6. Down here we have this branched inflorescence that I didn't really do anything to it. I just let it grow naturally down underneath the leaf. And it probably has something like 10 to 15, plus another 5 on this branch, another 5 on there, another 10 on this. And to tell you something funny is that I got into a big panic because I snapped one of them almost in half, which you can see there. You can see the tape that I put on. So I just bent it back up and put the tape on, and it survived. Luckily, otherwise I wouldn't have had this many blooms. Let me try to come to the other side, where I can get some better light. I've had this plant for 5 or 6 years. I bought it at a family depot store. You know, that just sells daily goods, has a nursery part in there, hardware, everything like that. It was reduced down. Didn't have any flowers, but it had a name, it had a tag on it with the picture of the flower, and it said fragrant. So I bought it all those years ago, and then it flowered for me the first time. I was really impressed by its rosy, extremely rosy fragrance that wafts or exudes through the house. Even when you come through the door, you notice it straight away. This is the main plant here. I just got that bit of horticultural tape there because the leaf was actually folding over and pushing the inflorescence down, so I just put that on. Doesn't hurt it. This is the main plant here that's been growing, and it made a keiki. The keiki is actually helping to support this main plant by producing new roots. So if you want to know about something that is extremely useful about having keikis, is you should leave them on, because your main plant might be getting a bit tired out during the seasons, and it may need a little bit of help from its keiki. So the keiki has actually helped it to produce even more roots, which has made the plant stronger. So don't always remove them. They can be beneficial for your Phalaenopsis. Okay, I did remove one that was up really high on the plant, and that one is also flowering too. Anyway, this is probably the best orchid I have in my collection. I don't have a lot to show, but I'm hoping that I will have a lot more to show during this year, because my orchids are looking pretty healthy. There's one more that I'd like to show you before you go, so stay tuned. Here's one last one I'd like to show you that I picked up a couple of years ago. Look at that. This one is called Phalaenopsis Lion King. It has striking colors. And this is absolutely beautiful coloration. I love it a lot. The camera cannot pick up every detail of it, but I'm trying. It doesn't have fragrance, unfortunately, but it's orange and yellow on the labellum. It's a real beautiful mini Phalaenopsis, and it has many more buds on the way. I repotted this plant into a pumice and bark mix, and since then it has put out 1-2 new leaves. So this long root, aerial root coming out. Yes, Lion King. I actually looked it up, and what I found is that it has a lot of different forms of Lion King, but this particular one that I picked up is probably one of the best of it. But it can have a lot of variation. It's kind of like not a stable hybrid, I would say. So it can vary very much. Let's give you an indication how big this flower is. I put my hand here. Yes, it's got another spike on the way here. And once again, this didn't cost me so much because it was marked down, and it had an inflorescence growing on it with the flower. It was almost falling off, but I went by the label, and then I quickly looked it up online to see what the flower looks like, and I decided to buy it. Yes, so I'm really happy with this magnificent Phalaenopsis. It's quite a challenge trying to get it back too without breaking something off it, because it's right next to another Phalaenopsis that has a variegated leaf So it's quite attractive, quite neat looking variegated leaves, and it has a very dark purple flower, and it has 2 spikes on the way, so I want to show that. The smell on this is amazing, and yeah, if you didn't notice, well, it does have parentage with Shirleyana and a lot more mixed in there that I can't remember. And it is planted in a clear pot. It has holes that I had put into the pot for drainage and aeration. And then I put that pot into another clear pot, because when I water my Phalaenopsis, they don't like to dry out really fast. They like to dry out quite slowly and to be kept moist. So this is up for a watering soon, but it still retains moisture and humidity in there, which the roots like. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. And once again, give this a thumbs up so that I can keep continuing. And if you have friends or family that would like to watch my programs, let them know too, because I want to share my hobby with everybody. Yeah. And until next time, and don't forget that looking after your plants is not a chore, it's part of your self-care. So start straight away. Pick up that plant, give it some tender loving care, and you'll feel really good, I promise. And until next time, we'll see you. Bye.